You don't drink because you love alcohol. You drink because deep down, you know that you're wasting your life one weekend at a time. And when you drink alcohol, it helps you to numb the guilt of that. Now, I want you to just really think about that, because if that hits you in the chest, then it's safe to say that this video is for you. The real issue isn't alcohol itself. It's the quiet realization that you've just sort of fallen into a life that you don't want, and you've fallen into it by accident, which is super common. Like, I did the same thing for most of my adult life until very recently. So, you've got a body that you don't respect. Your standards are slipping lower and lower as days go by. You aren't happy. Like, you know that you're not giving your best, and you know that you're not anywhere near reaching your full potential, because you know deep down that you are better than what you're dishing up at the moment. So when the weekend rolls around, you just go, fuck, well, this is what I do. Just get pissed, forget about life for a while, and just spend all weekend doing that. And then it's just the same loop every single week. And this isn't just about your job that you don't like, or maybe your relationships, or the situations that you find yourself in. It's not about any of that. It's actually comes back to you as a man. You should be more disciplined. You should be taking more action on things that make you better every day. And yeah, you're just not doing any of that. When you know that you're capable of more, and your standards aren't being met, and you know what the standards are, and you know what you need to be doing, but you're not doing it, that's when it really eats at you. Alcohol's the easiest off switch that there is. You're not drinking to celebrate anything. You're drinking to escape yourself and your current reality. This is the loop that is affecting so many men our age in Australia. You work hard all week. You tell yourself you've earned it. So the weekend rolls around, you get pissed. You wake up feeling hungover, feeling flat. You tell yourself that this is it. Nah, I'm not drinking ever again. When you're eating Uber Eats in bed or on the couch 3 times every Sunday. And then you feel shit till Tuesday, even Wednesday. But then by the time the weekend comes around again, you've forgotten about how shit you feel. And you said, oh, no, I've earned it. And then it's just on the merry-go-round, and you never get off. And the longer you're on that merry-go-round, the bigger and bigger the guilt builds up. And you just feel like absolute shit about yourself. And then that just feeds the merry-go-round again. It's a vicious cycle. This is what you probably don't realize, because you've never actually given yourself a chance to experience this. When you're aligned and you're living in alignment, you don't need alcohol to escape. Like, when you're proud of yourself, when your body is in good nick and you can see some muscle definition, and you wake up when you're meant to wake up, you hit all your daily non-negotiables, and your standards match your actions and how you're actually living, alcohol actually loses its grip, and you start to realize, this crap is rubbish. It's actually rubbish. All it does is dim my light and just kills my hopes, kills my motivation, kills my dreams. And you realize, like, nah, I don't need this shit anymore. That's when life really starts. Like, it's crazy, because you've probably never actually experienced this, which is sad, but it's just because it's so normal. But if you are feeling deep down that you know this is not what you want to keep doing, then trust me when I say life starts when you listen to that voice and listen to your intuition and your conscience and start taking action on that. Like, it's really that simple. I can tell you this with such conviction because I've lived both sides of this. I'm 32 years old now. I started going out and drinking when I was 16 years old, DJing in nightclubs every weekend, getting pissed, feeling shit, stuck in the loop. So yeah, I've lived both sides, and let me tell you, like, this side that I'm living on now, my dreams literally are a reality. Like, the clarity that I've got, I can't even explain how good that feels. Like, no brain fog, no anxiety. Like, I can't think of one negative thing that comes when you stop drinking alcohol. There's not one thing. I can't think of anything. It's all positive. Like, you don't need alcohol to hang out with your mates. You don't need alcohol to bond with your dad. You don't need alcohol because it's your birthday. You don't need it. And if you're still watching this video, you know that. So that's good. Well done. Thinking back to how I used to live and just in that loop, I've wasted a good 10 years of my life. Like, yes, I had some fun, but towards the end there, I wasn't drinking for enjoyment at all. And the hangovers would get that bad. Oh, makes me sick thinking about it. Like, when you're drinking and you know you're not actually enjoying it, you're just doing it to fit in or because you're too scared of what your mates might say, it's not the right reason to do it. Life, you get two lives, I reckon. One life is when you're in the loop life, and your second life literally begins. And this is only if you're a high achiever. If you like drinking and getting pissed every weekend and you're happy with where you are, that's great. This isn't for you. But if you know that you're meant to achieve great things and you know that it's doing nothing good for you, then yeah, your second and your real life will start when you stop drinking alcohol. And this is exactly who I work with now. Like, all my clients, literally all of them, are the exact same. They're stuck in the loop. They know that they're meant for more. These guys are good guys. Like, they're motivated. It's not their problem. They just are so, these habits are so deeply ingrained in who they are and their identity that it's really hard to break them on their own if they have no structure and no idea what to do and how to break them. So that's why I'm really passionate about this, because I'm helping guys that I'm essentially helping the old version of myself, and I'm being the support and I'm being the coach that I needed myself when I was going through all this stuff. Because they're not lazy and they're not confused. Like, they know exactly what they need to do. They just need a plan and someone to help them execute on that plan. And this is the straight up truth that no one ever talks about. You don't fix this issue by drinking less or by setting strict rules on yourself and all this crazy stuff. All you need to do is build the man and build the life that doesn't require an escape from. That's it. Like, that's literally all you need to do. You don't do it by restricting. You do it by creating a life and a identity that you actually love. That's the real work. And when you do this, the habit just disappears on its own. And that change begins with standards. So daily discipline, a body that you actually respect, and when you look in the mirror after you get out of the shower, you go, fuck, I'm looking good. A structure that you follow even when motivation's low. Cutting cheap dopamine like scrolling and binge eating and all that stuff that does nothing good for you. And just raising how you live every single day. And that's why fitness is the gateway. Like, your physique and your fitness and getting lean is the gateway, because how you see yourself in the mirror improves your self-image. And when you improve your self-image, you actually start to love and respect yourself again. And when you love and respect yourself again, you don't want to do anything that's going to be detrimental to your best self and your best outcome. That leads to massive behavior changes. The thing that people get wrong is, you don't quit alcohol first. You build yourself and you build the life first. And this is exactly why my program is built on these following things: physique, standards, structure, and identity. Because when you change the man, you drop the vices naturally and easily. So no, alcohol isn't your problem. Alcohol is actually the band-aid that you're putting on the real problem, which is not being proud of the man that you are and the life that you've built and the life that you're living. And the longer that you ignore this and keep living this loop and keep living this way, then the worse it's going to get. And the more shame and more guilt is going to keep building up. You'll get to a point where one day you'll wake up and your whole life has gone before your eyes, and you'll be 50, 60 at the pub with all the other pissheads, fat guts, shitty relationships, and just a life full of regret. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to live with regrets ever. I don't want to get old and go, oh, I had more in me, I had more in the tank, and all I did was piss it up the wall by drinking beers and just being the same as everyone else. That is what really, really scares the shit out of me. So if you're still watching, thanks for sticking around. My Instagram will be below. And you can give me a follow. You see my daily stuff that I do every day. I share some wisdom on there. I share some reels. And if you resonated with this video and you think, far out, like, I do really want to make a change, well, like I said, it's exactly what I'm doing with countless other guys that are in the exact same boat as you, and I'm seeing their lives change on the daily, and I absolutely love it. And I would love to help you too, if you're ready though, only if you're ready. So you can follow me on Instagram and DM me the word ready, and I'll know you've come from YouTube, and we can have a chat and hopefully get to work. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's go.